Also, oh god. Oh god, I forgot. I have a different scene for this. Look who I have! While I flip my webcam, because I forgot to do that earlier.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
That would make sense. She must have divined it was the right time.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Loufu is suppressing the Stellaron.
Yeah.
General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Oh, totally. I imagine that was the point.
The general didn't make us go with the knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people. It's tough to bear.
Marge.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an emanator of abundance besieged the Loufu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights.
Oof.
For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
Let's play it safe and say it was a draw. I mean, I think any of these are super possible. Without running around more, it's kind of hard to tell.
A draw? This isn't a tournament, you know. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Wow. This started kind of heavy. On the monster's rigid body, several conspicuous wounds are shrinking at a speed discernible to the naked eye. Despite the absence of any vital signs, you sense the monster in front of you is not completely dead. Yikes!
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough.
What in the hell? I don't even know what this is, other than pretty. Also, there's definitely Cloud Knights.
Look, there's someone over there.
Okay.
Here! There are still survivors here.
This guy does not look okay, though.
You're not the knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jing Yuan is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Oh, I figured, based on our outfits.
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Genuinely yikes.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
I'm so sorry, man. That really sucks.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
Time for a shot. Nap time. How many can you block? Strike apart.
Here is thunder!
Naughty child.
Time for sword bladed flight!
There it goes.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless!
The lives of short-lived species are so fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
These enemies are cool as hell, excuse me? You were joking when you said murder everyone. It's too late now. Dude.
The sword is like water. It cannot remain still.
You hush. I'm trying to look at what I'm supposed to be doing here. Damn it.
Time for a shot.
Because I need you to heal you.
I can breathe. Practice is over. Swords descend. A one-time enemy.
Time for... Show no mercy.
Fuck. Wow, they didn't do much.
Follow my charge.
The thing, my thing with lightning characters is if enemies don't have an ice weakness on them, I feel like he still does okay damage. I feel like if they don't have an electricity like thing on them, he doesn't do hardly anything. It kind of sucks, to be honest.
Here.
Yeah, no, this is fun.
A one-time enemy. Bladed flight.
Okay. Wasn't expecting 3 waves right off the bat. That's kind of wild.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
He stops talking. It could be because he's exhausted or he's waiting for you to leave him be.
Let's go.
Yeah, gonna punch me in the feels right away. I see how it is. Lord Almighty. Do I have a teleport anywhere nearby that I can heal? Not really. That's fine. My health isn't
The
that bad.
disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshut, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
Can I just skirt around them real quick? Because I kind of just want to get to the next part. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, that actually... Nope, it didn't work. I can't go this way. Never mind. That's fine. Oh, I can get a health thing, though. I don't think I can go this way. Wait, where am I going? Hold on. Oh, Cloud Knights. Oh, a safe zone? Here? Really? A safe zone here. I'm genuinely surprised. Here's our world. Is Welt from Honkai? Yeah, I know there's a lot of like direct tie over from between Third Impact and Star Rail. I just don't know what all of the like specific connections are because I just don't know as much about Third Impact.
Who goes there? Show yourselves!
We're right here, bud.
Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesized your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances.
She was here? Wait, why are we waiting for us?
Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned.
Yes.
They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign.
Yeah.
The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance.
Yeah.
The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the Disciples to come out of the shadows?
They were kind of already doing that.
No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Okay.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
So it's interesting to me that we're kind of just now talking about this in a real way. Not because I don't think it's relevant, because it certainly is, but because this isn't our first run-in with the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. We had that whole thing with what's-her-name giving us the medicine that messed with us. And we had that whole thing where we infiltrated the Sanctus Medicus for like a whole quest line and like helped a Cloud Knight. Like that was a whole thing we did. So why are we just now talking about this, I guess, is my question. I don't know. There is a ghastly paleness in the face of this resident Cloud Knight. As you approach him, he nods his head in salute.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat.
How's the situation?
We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the plague's author.
Yup.
Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the Disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us.
And then?
And after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another.
That's so stressful. Oh god. They became Mara-struck.
Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Yikes. Just yikes. I was gonna say, I'm sorry, did y'all capture a disciple? Cloud Knight is standing next to the captive. He steps aside after you explain your identity and show him the General's order.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
Okay. Let's just do the rundown.
That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Yeah, there is.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
Yes, I do.
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species, yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the abundance.
Okay.
So, you witnessed it too? The Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the Ambrosial Arbor to the Xianzhou Loufu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the Ambrosial Arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
So the one thing that I will say that's not totally anti-Sanctus Medicus, I don't necessarily believe them when they say that their ideals are the correct ones or whatever. It doesn't feel that crazy to me that something could have gotten twisted in history. I don't think they're completely right. I just, more often than not, you know, the victor gets to tell the story, you know what I mean? So, it just makes me think, that's all.
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus to eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom.
That answers a question I had, actually.
I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
That answers a question that I had, though, which is, when you become a Mara struck, you lose kind of your entire self. So I was wondering why that was considered a good thing. But for them, that has to do with transcending into another plane. So that actually makes sense.
Master Diviner, you're back.
Oh, hey, bud. I forget your name. I'm so sorry.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the
Bushwan.
disciples is laid bare to me now.
Beautiful. Why didn't you tell us about the disciples earlier? But we knew about the disciples earlier. This question confuses me.
Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples have remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future.
Just take the
Collecting
compliment.
intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult?
I love, is this a segue into us joining the fray, or just ask for our help already?
Sharp as always. I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there. Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield? We're not?
I love March.
Jing Yuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me.
Welcome back, Foxy.
After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Lufu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the Arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it,
The more they longed for it.
morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the Arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first
Yeah.
assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
I was gonna say, can the smoke not affect us?
Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights.
Understood.
The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the Loufu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron Hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. One step at a time.
I'm wondering if they come back up. Because I don't necessarily want to act according to their predictions, but like, what else can we do? You know? So I've got to sit up and not sound like a gremlin.
Only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford to choose, then none would choose to leap off a cliff. Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Loufu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, Only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Bet.
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think? I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
I appreciate that, actually. I really unironically appreciate that.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
Oh. Oh, it's an elevator. I was like, how do I get down there? It's an elevator. That's neat as hell.
Wait, Miss Ting-Yun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Ting-Yun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
That makes me wonder how old she is. Like, I know that's kind of the point. I don't really want to pull out Su Shang just for this.
Turn it off!
Oh. I didn't realize I was turning it on. Whoops. Okay. Now we can go.
So, you succeeded in dowsing the elixir cauldrons.
Yeah.
Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Yo, this enemy design kind of slaps. Hold up.
Don Shu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty.
They probably are.
Who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Loufu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial, and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was.
I don't think I knew that there was more than one Xianzhou ship.
How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice. Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
It's interesting here because I'd be curious about the history, about why they decided to put an end to the long life species stuff.
The sword is like water. It cannot remain still.
I mean, I can make a lot of really solid, educated guesses, but I'm curious as to what the, like, canon of it is.
Strike with heart.
Nap time.
Not a scratch.
There she is.
Hear my call.
She's got very similar animations to the enemies on New Relo 6. The ones where they have, like, specific battle stipulations. Thank you for that dropping in. Welcome, welcome. You're more than welcome to hop in and chat, or you can just lurk. It's no problem. Well, the select view is not like wildfire. That's interesting. I definitely feel like they're generally pretty well liked.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
What is this doing? Decreases maximum recoverable HP by 30%. Oh, okay, so I just straight up can't heal above that. Bet. That's good to know.
Strike with heart. This battle is unavoidable.
Let's do this.
Naughty child.
Lance at the ready.
So I can do this.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Nature
Trunks, practice is over.
Swords descend.
You'll pay for this.
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
Time for a shot. That's better. Your assistance is timely. This battle is unavoidable.
Ow. And what does that mean, bud? That's the most unhelpful explanation. Thanks, man.
Strike with heart.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
How many can you block? Blade and flight.
Oh, it just puts Parasiphon back on? That's fine.
Troublesome. We've entered the storm.
That's not bad then.
Guard and defend. Crush them.
Practice is over. Swords descend. It's time.
This battle is unavoidable.
Oh no, Natasha's next.
Strike with heart.
Fuck, that killed Bronya? I'm an idiot. That's fine. I forgot they explode when they die.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
I forgot! Look. I'm doing a lot of strategy stuff in my head. I forgot.
Just a little something.
So I gave you some trouble. I'm not worried about clearing it yet.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Emphasis on yet, because that was spooky.
Strike with heart. Lance at the ready. Bladed fire.
That's better.
I can breathe easy. Practice is over. Swords descend. I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
I'm okay. Naughty child.
Natasha? You have a self-heal, bestie. Please use that.
Just a little something.
I hate enemies that recover from break that fast. It's obnoxious.
Lance at the Lance ablaze. Lance forward. Vines and veins. How many can you block? Strike with heart. Practice is over.
Come on. There we go.
Why? She said...
Wait, who is she? Wait, that was important. Hello?
The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that. Vantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn.
Wait.
Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction.
Their eye contact was really suspicious, and now I know why.
Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance.
Surely you can withstand the blessing of destruction.
Shot.
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Oh, I don't get a break.
Ravager Vantilia.
Oh, it healed me. Cool.
I have come with a single purpose. To set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss Ting-Yun, is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be?
That's really sick.
Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Oh God, Bronya.
Your assistance is timely.
Hey, please don't hit her.
Strike with heart. That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
This battle is unavoidable.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
There's always a weakness.
I freaked out at her face. Yeah, I mean, look, both the motions of her face and her neck are concerning looking, for sure.
Lend me your strength.
Time for swordplay!
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Bladed fire! Practice is over.
Okay, let's bonk one of these guys with the big super.
Bladed fire!
Now, it's time. You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Cienjo. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand. But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show.
This is a different voice actor, right? When she's Fantilia?
So soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
Because this change in voice has been a great choice.
Naughty child.
God, I hate that they unfreeze immediately. Thank you, Blue. I'm having a great time. I love this game.
That'll take more than medicine.
Nap time.
I'm on guard. Bladed fire!
There he goes.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
Oh my god.
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting-Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting-Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting-Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
You're saying that the real Ting-Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting-Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer.
Yeah.
At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting-Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting-Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
She's so small.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Loufu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction.
I mean, definitely.
Antilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Loufu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve.
It's so interesting to me because I feel like on one hand, I feel like on the one hand, that Xianzhou like doesn't like that the Arbor exists, but they kind of need it at the same time. It's interesting. Oh, you both play male main character. I got you. Yeah. Hey, smart man, do smart. Thanks, Marge. Thanks, babes.
That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Tingyun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the Abundance's creations.
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the commission. We'll have to let the Cloud Knights get to the bottom of what happened to the real Tingyun. As for the Tingyun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into her trap. It is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara. Supposedly an ancient oceanic region transferred from the Vidyadhara home planet.
Oh, that's wild.
After the Ambrosial Arbor was broken in two during the war, its roots were left gnarled and broken. Yet it never died. The Alliance decided to seal the Arbor within Scale Gorge Waterscape, entrust it to the High Elders of the Vidyadhara, and rely on the power of long scions to constrain it. It has been so long. No one knows whether the seal remains. Even if it does, I doubt it will hinder that spectral Lord Ravager.
I mean, yeah.
I've reported the current situation to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General.
Except now I'm worried that he could... I don't think he's an imposter necessarily, but I do mildly worry about that now, which is great and not at all stressful. A little while ago. Oh yeah, I forgot they're still here.
This is...
Oh, we're kind of accidentally coming together, huh?
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest
Because he's
harvest.
a tiny bit like Welt to anyone else.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
Oh, it's weird to get a message from myself. The Cloud Knights invited us to go with them. Your homeland's got some really big crucibles. Why are you near the Aureate Elixir Furnace? 'Cause things are happening.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering
wouldn't you like
for the
to know?
Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
I heard the Starskiff connections are being reinstated. The people stranded at the Alchemy Commission should all be able to leave soon.
Is that a good idea? That feels like a bad idea.
What's up? Go where? The Loufu is under lockdown. The Cloud Knights operation isn't over yet. Relax. When the fight is over, I'll personally escort you and Mr. Locha home.
Definitely. That's definitely how that's gonna go. I'm definitely not just gonna yeet the hell out of here.
You haven't been back home for a long time, have you, Master Danheng? As home draws nearer, so our feelings grow stronger. I can see it in your eyes. Do you want to leave? Then do it now. The Cloud Knights will soon check our identities. I have somewhere else to be. I've tarried here too long.
Where are you going?
I'm a traveling merchant. I have one more deal to see through.
That's not even remotely suspicious.
Thanks to those heroes, I managed to pull through. Could those guests of the General be the Galaxy Rangers of old?
What the hell is a Galaxy Ranger?
Those travelers defeated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Won't that make us seem incompetent? I need to find a way to make this report sound more impressive.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus started a rebellion in the Alchemy Commission. The Cloud Knights have the area locked down. It's not safe. Please, remain here for now.
Definitely not gonna do
someone
that.
to escort you back once the operation is over. Lunatics, all of them. You saw the Ambrosial Arbor, I assume? I heard that's the work of those sorcerers. Still, I can't say too much. Military secrecy.
The Arbor's resurrection is connected to the Disciples' Rebellion. I've heard those names before, but when? How did the others get drawn into all this?
It's a good question, my dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's describing us to the captain.
You must be talking about the General's guests. Are they your friends? Oh, what a coincidence. They left with the Master Diviner not long ago. That's all thanks to their courageous work that the Knights don't have to worry about the poison in Eve Mist Mansion. I received the good news from the front lines. They'll probably be back soon.
Will we?
Strange. You seem oddly familiar to me. Never mind. Too many misfortunes recently. I can hardly think straight.
There's no way they just let me leave.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
They really just let me... Okay. Sure. Oh.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets.
Okay.
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
Command water?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, cloud hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajago? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse?
Are you?
These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
Are you Vidyadhara in some way? Somehow? That would be kinda nuts. Am I going for Blade? I have Blade Bestie. Got him yesterday.
They say that you're Lung's power incarnate. Is that true?
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
Hey bud, what the hell is this Scion of Permanence?
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please take care of me.
Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder.
Man, why can you talk to me? You're fear of past Echo.
Something terrible is happening in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were.
That's true.
It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
This is the most emotion we've ever seen on this boy's face, and I'm happy about it.
He's here.
Right on time.
Hi, guys.
Feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling. It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
Is Blade Mara struck?
Here.
Excuse me?
It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch.
Oh, hey, bud.
You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog.
Hey, baby. What are you doing here?
Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Yeah?
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop!
No!
You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara.
He is Vidyadhara. What? That's so unbelievably sick.
You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
Yangchen, please, that's not the moment. Oh no. Please don't make me fight both of you at once.
I've heard of you and Bibiter Lune.
Oh
First
no.
it was the Stellaron hunters. Now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Sword, heed me.
I have no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
We're fighting alongside Blade? That's an interesting turn. I'm kinda not mad about it. But that's because I like Blade more than I should. No, he is! I'm not... Does it look like I'm talking smack on Yangqing at all? I just wasn't expecting to be fighting alongside Blade.
Conflict requires undivided focus.
Yeah, I know, baby. It's okay. I'm talking to Chet. I can't view detailed info? That's a problem. Ooh.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
sense a storm.
I didn't catch before that Blade lighting up his sword with gold light is Mara. That's kind of wild. I would like to view information on this.
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
A bit, actually, yeah.
Fail to send you.
I wonder if the others are okay.
Also, this idle animation is the coolest thing ever. What triggered that?
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
Bud, why can't you do that when you're in our party?
So familiar. Did she teach you? Don't think you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer.
Shut up.
I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way.
That looks just like the attack that Jin Liu used in Yanqing's companion quest. Did he pick that up from watching her do it one time? Because that would be genuinely insane. Use the skill to enhance Stun Hung's inhibitor basic attack for up to 3 consecutive times. Okay, bet.
Heaven Surge.
Oh.
Forgive me.
I failed. This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Loufu's hotshot general.
Hey, man.
Yuen.
What's up?
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou. And yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally
Oh, he knows them both? That's so
If you still thought
spicy.
of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
What deal did you make with them?
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
Lunarescent depths, a realm of singular beauty. Sailgorge's waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Dan Feng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more.
So he's been hatched and reborn since everything happened?
I'm Dan Heng. Whether Dan Feng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Dan Feng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Dan Feng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Loufu.
I may not be capable of the things that Dan Feng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you.
Wow, that didn't explain
It is
anything.
as
What
I
does that
said.
mean?
Here we stand so different from one another. Dan Feng is no more. Now, there is only Dan Heng. But I am the general of the Loufu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you.
It worries me that he's immediately that concerned about that. Also, is it just me or is he like twice as tall now?
I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Loufu.
Interesting.
Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Oh, I don't think for a second she's done. Like, I don't know where we're going, but I don't think for a second she's done.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting.
Trying to see if any of these memories have, like, recurring voices, but it's kind of hard to tell.
As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Vidyadhara.
So are all Vidyadhara water-based, or is it just like him and his people that I wonder?
Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme, but you cannot hide fire with paper.
I know I don't have like a ton to say. I'm kind of just taking it all in as much as I can.
Waters of the ancient sea, cleanse me. Waters of the ancient sea, protect me. This world's good karma is settled. This life's misfortune is erased.
Okay, cool. Oh, look!
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go!
Oh, okay, I bet.
I wish not to use this strength.
This is our chance.
Oh, I'm destruction in this.
Follow my charge. Here is thunder!
This feels so slow after playing in sped up mode.
With me out here, how can we lose? You can't run! Try that again!
I sense a storm.
Batter up!
Conflict is painless.
I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present. You can't run.
foolish not to use this strength.
This is our chance.
There's no time to lose.
I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
Is that it?
You can't run! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Time for the master stroke. Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Here, this thunder!
You have the worst luck running into me.
Rules are made to be broken.
I do kind of miss this super sometimes.
Stay right there while I give you a present. You can't run!
Heaven's Surge. Celestial dragon.
This is our chance.
Does that not use, like, skill points? Or does that only use one skill point? Is that what's happening?
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Is it these things by his HP or does it use skill points? Just figuring it out. Because they're not moving when I hit this either.
Let's make it quick.
Follow my charge. Here, this thunder!
Qingyuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The seats of divine foresight relate the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's Author, and turn the Loufu into a hell of undying abominations.
Right.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Yeah!
Huh? Is that... Dan Heng?
Yes, indeedy.
You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
It's a fair question.
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Kind of.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Loufu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Loufu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you.
I'm still confused about why this happened. Like, I know it's them, like, creating the future that they want per Elion in whatever, but, like, that doesn't... It's not, like, a good enough reason for me. Like, what's in the future that they want so bad?
However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Phantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Loufu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Don Hong and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Loufu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Just as we voted to come here in the first place.
Don Hung?
Oh, wait, we get to choose. I'm gonna have him reach out. Come on.
Thank you, Don Hong.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Loufu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the Senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the Plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Loufu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
Ah, it looks so much like Don Hong. I wonder if... The
No,
statue,
but yes.
Is that
Yes, but no.
Don Hung's brother?
Oh my god, March. Bless you.
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child.
Oh, Bailu?
Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, The Loufu Videodora have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
Oh, this music is... Ooh. Sorry, I'm so distracted by the music.
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Loufu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Dan Heng. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
Additional support from Welt is actually so sweet. I love my heart.
You scared the heck out of me. For a second, I thought you'd annoyed the general. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turns out the two of you are old buddies.
Well...
So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express? Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Dan Heng.
Say what you will about March. Their relationship is actually really nice. They're very much two sides of the same coin.
Imbibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before.
Why would the names of the banished be recorded?
Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Videodora reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? A new life?
Real? Genuinely. And I mean this as a compliment. This music sounds like Final Fantasy music in the best way possible. Perlene looks at you as you both become silent. Is there nothing you'd like to ask? Perlene shakes her head. She doesn't want to speak. Nobody can get her to open up. Is that a joke because I'm not controlling her right now? Because if so, that's really funny. Cool. The statue of the High Elder has been greatly changed by years of weathering. There are small words engraved near its base. Hearken, as Arbor revives and foe nears, we call forth the mighty waters of ancient sea to flood abodes of heaven and quell roots of evil. We etch this in stone for all to heed. Wait, we just cut that off? That sounds like a terrible idea right now. Beneath the endless rolling waves, the ancient roots of the arbor blaze. Long dormant, they stir and come to life, as if a beast were waking from its strife. To containment mechanisms woven by past thrones, the binding that tames the beast's power known, a fragile net, soon to shatter and fall. Its decay a warning, heard by one and all. Memories from the past emerge from the darkness, tightly gripping you. This music slaps. Wow, this is so pretty. Wow, that's pretty.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
It's a great point. This is all in a spaceship. This isn't even on a freaking planet. How does all of this fit on a spaceship? I don't know, sci-fi. That's insane.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Loufu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan. General, are you planning to face Vantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
Yeah, I figured we were going.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
That's not the point, bud.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion.
Yeah.
Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
Man, this is some death
I
flags.
trust you will be here to reissue the order in person.
I'm just saying.
I will do as you command and honor the mission.
I'll be shocked if he actually dies, but that does feel like a
Spoken
death
true
flag.
General.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Can we talk about the shadows in the water? 'Cause they look like dragons. This game has absolutely no right to look this cool. What the hell is this? Look at that! That's insane!
You scale-gorged waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talents, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
March, I love you, and that actually would upset me.
For the Vidyadhara,
But that's different.
it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
What was that? Y'all heard that sound, right? Oh, thanks for the space anchor? Kinda wasn't expecting to get one down here. Oh. Ceremonial lamp left out by the Vidyadhara that contains the Vidyadhara's power of sealing. By lighting them up in a specific sequence, the corresponding seals can be removed. So we're removing them, yes? Yes.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the Three Talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
Thank you for the follow.
In that case then, I'll leave it to you.
I'll do my best.
No. Wait. They're numbered on the platforms. I'm having a wild time, but in, like, the best way. Send me a friend request. Can you see my UID in the bottom left? I don't mind adding some friends on Star Rail.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fintilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fintilia's scheme.
Yeah, and it's tricky, right? Because, like, actual Tingyun didn't do anything wrong. Yes, the story's very good, as I suspected it would be. This is weird, but it's cool. So, wait. Why are the dragon eggs gigantic?
What is this?
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Videodora.
Huh? The Videodora? You mean these pearls will turn into people?
When the life of a Videodora is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell, before emerging anew. This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
Whoa.
I didn't realize that they were gonna be gigantic. That's kind of wild. Oh, hey man. Seems less bad.
Who are you?
Don Fong said only the High Elder can enter here.
Taka?
That traitor is already dead. Who are you? What do you want with the High Elder?
What do I want? I want to see her. See how she's faring. I want to see her.
Maybe not Kafka. Maybe Kafka.
A mysterious intruder. But that voice is so familiar.
Can I just beep up over to the puzzle? I'm gonna have to fight someone on the way. Grab this memory.
Young Master, must we really forsake Skilgord's waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yuan?
I cannot say, Young Master. I know resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior Videodora say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
So I understand that this is the wrong direction.
The
However,
arbor is near, but if we can't complete this ceremony,
yeah, I know,
we won't be
Bessie.
able to
I
get
just wanted to
close.
look at the cool dragon. Look at this thing.
Fantilia will soon have control.
Yeah, I know, babes. I was just... Okay, fine.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Oh, I don't have lights on this one. Hey, man. What am I doing?
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost, yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned. The mural depicts the Videodora being guided by their elder, a wiser kin after their rebirth.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Videodora self-reincarnation, from hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
Perhaps.
Do actually.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
Our people sing the hymn of clouds, and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Videodora young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance.
Okay. That noise is so fucking unsettling. Wait, okay, so it's an order of their lives. So it's this one. Then maybe that one. No, then this one, then that one, then that. Maybe. We'll check all of them to be sure, but I think I know what I'm doing.
Beneath the lunar glow adorned, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the lunarescent depths, the beginning of self-reincarnation.
It's this last one.
And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries.
Oh.
They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth.
Okay. Okay, so this one, let me flip through this again really quick.
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm right.
What seems to be the problem, Frank?
You! Okay.
It would appear the seals have you at a loss.
No, shut up.
Could the murals in our vicinity... be
Genuine, I
related
love
to
you.
the seals?
Stop talking. It's this one then. Then this one. And then the last one. I figured it went one of 2 ways. My question with this one was this one representing the reborn children or the elderly adults? I overthought it. That's fine.
Okay, let's head to the 3rd seal.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. Where's this go? Oh, this takes me up here. Oh. Oh, this man scares me. What are you?
The last of the 3 talents is here.
Okay.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. No. I'm gonna hit my shield. And then we're gonna fight this guy, I guess.
Help me improve.
Oh. What? Okay, so he can't use his skill, I guess.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
I am still on Rain. Hello.
Naughty child, we've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Honkai is acting up? What do you mean? Yeah, I know. But I don't need you to do anything for a minute.
How many can you block?
I need this to be able to do this. Ooh, oh, he hurts.
That's better. I can breathe easy again.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Oh my god, you're right. It is just Azrael from Blaze Blue.
Time for swordplay. Strike apart.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
Blade and strike.
Okay, I think I understand this mechanic now.
Time for a shot. Nap time. This battle is unavoidable.
How many can you block? Strike with heart. Swords descend.
Oh, don't do that yet. Ah,
Naughty
shit.
child. That's better.
I can breathe easy again.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze.
I should have hit those in opposite order, but that's okay.
Okay.
Lend me your strength. Naughty child.
Nice teamwork.
I know it's unremovable. Hold on. 3 attacks. No damage. Okay.
The sword is like water.
There's a game in
Not
Alpha
remain
that's called
still.
SCP-5K. It's a tactical shooter. If you like it, let me know. I can look at it.
Blade is flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
It's time.
You'll pay for this.
How many can you block?
Time for a shot.
Pop.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Revelation slate. Okay. Dimensions. Oh, wait, this is the map to unlock the last seal. We actually absolutely had to fight that. That's great to know. Victory by the plane.
That should do, General.
Enough. Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality for me and the Ten Lords Commission. This is of vital importance to the Ambrosial Arbor seals. Safety must be guaranteed.
Quelling the Arbor is the duty of the Videodora.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford to repeat the failure of the previous High Elder.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular inspections of Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Yeah, looks like it. Is it after Din Feng, maybe?
We need a strategy.
No, I don't want to do that right now. Thank you. Wait, I'm down here again. What the hell? Where am I going? Here we go. Hold on. One, two, three, four. One. And then this one. top right. And then there's only one down here. Okay, this fight's terrifying.
The reverence to the three talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor.
I have never been so sad that I didn't level her more, because I would genuinely go Fire MC, DPS, Natasha March. I'm kind of okay. I'll have to level her up down the line. I'm sad. Get her and Blaine up to snuff, and Yukong.
The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Fantilia. We must hurry.
This is insane. No, go away. I really don't care about you right now. Wow, this is insane. Wow, okay.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents. The path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
I repoured wine. Does that count as prepared? Oh, I'm afraid of this fight. Okay, sure. I'm super duper prepared. For sure. Oh shit, okay. I have to have genuine. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Oh, no, wait. This makes my decision easy. Well, it doesn't, actually. Alright, so no matter what, we have to keep this man alive. Oh, okay, now I'm building the team. That was so dumb. Why? Okay, fine. Oh, I can trial him, but I should just bring mine. Because mine's a higher level. So let's do bop, 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 bop. Let's see how this goes. Sounds good, Blue. Good night.
Oh. Has the General of the Loufu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves. Don Hong, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Okay.
Fantilia, what is she doing?
Oh.
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name.
Jeez. Okay.
Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
You would just take my skill
Fantilia
points?
has usurped the power of the Arbor.
Are you shitting me?
All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
Strike with heart.
Can I... Okay. As much as I love this game, I absolutely do not like playing it in real time. I almost always play it in sped up mode.
Show no mercy. Vanquish the abomination.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
I'm okay.
So
Oh.
much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile.
Oh, this fight's...
This body was
Ooh,
born
okay.
of the Arbor. You are but ants.
Strong wind.
March, careful.
I already don't have any skill points. You don't have to rub it in.
To victory.
Try untangling yourself.
What did I just say?
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Slay.
Arrogance betrays
I
you.
love. Okay, the flowers can die. Thank God.
To victory.
Strike with heart.
The flowers heal so much. And they come back immediately. I'm fighting abundance things. It makes me so upset.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward. Time for swordplay.
She's 3 phases? Oh my God. Okay, she's broken, which is sick. So we're gonna focus on her. I'm gonna heal Natasha, actually.
A one-time hit.
Is that it?
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Oh, of course she recovers from break quickly. I figured she would, but I'm still sad about it. What I wouldn't give for a welt right now, truly. Actually, Rania would have been so nice on this fight because then I could just speed up turns
Remain still.
and not lose so many skill points to this. That's frustrating. Okay.
Is that it? Show no mercy.
It was with a similar team, but you had Tingyan. I almost did that team when I did this. When I was putting the team together. It was,
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Bestie Pals, what in the fresh hell am I supposed to be doing right now? Oh my God.
Seems I've been waiting a while. That's better.
1,000 thanks.
Go, 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 go.
I can breathe easy again. Time for swordplay.
So what the hell do these flowers do? Hold up. No, not you. What do your flowers do? Seeing damage to a single target.
The sword is like water. It cannot remain still. Strike with heart.
What's that?
General of the Cienjo.
Oh, I can just dispel the. Got it.
You take it from here.
Did you think it was over, Fentilia?
Tongue is the. That's so sick. That's incredibly sick.
Oh, a scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the Arbor?
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Time for a shot.
1,000 thanks. Until your skin is here.
Sorry, I love that you can freeze her. Face feels
On my command.
slightly more manageable than phase 1 did. Or maybe I'm just understanding more what's going on, and it's not stealing my skill points so much anymore.
Show no mercy.
I can breathe easy again.
God, that hurts. Bed? Okay.
Nice teamwork.
Not a scratch.
Ah, fuck off.
Are we still ants to you, Fantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other
I'm not sure you should taunt her.
think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance.
Oh shit. Oh, all of the flowers are up? Oh, fuck, dude.
Out of ideas, Fantilia. Show no mercy.
Okay.
For the Cienjo.
Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
That's better.
I can.
Okay.
Blade is flight.
Time to end this.
Okay. Natasha's so far down. Fuck me. I think it's not gonna do as much as I want, but I think I have to do this because if he dies, I'm genuinely done for. Oh god. Fuck me. Okay. I have to gamble here. Because I need to not lose our tank. But I'm worried that he isn't gonna make it through all of that. Oh my god, I wish I had brought Branya. So much.
That's better.
Nice teamwork. Practice is over. Swords descend. Lance at the ready.
Time to end this.
Oh my god, he lived. Okay. We're okay for now. We're down to 50. We'll see if I get the whole way there. Taunt. Those ended.
Time to end this.
Okay, he's fine so far. I can do this now.
Just a little something.
Breathe easy. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Show no mercy.
Okay, and just like that, everyone's health seems to be okay now.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
To victory! 1,000.
Do that while I still have damn skill points.
I'm on guard.
Before they all die again.
How many can you block?
I am the vanguard of the hunt. For the Xianzhou!
I do like that you get unique voice lines from him during this fight. It's very cool. Alright, no offense, Yingchen. Your master gets priority here. I'm so sorry, bud.
Time to end this.
I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but I recognized that it might.
Just in time. Just a little something.
Show no mercy.
Okay.
A foregone conclusion. To victory!
Oh my god, no. Fuck off.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching.
You're at 1%. Die.
For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou general.
That didn't feel like a victory. I'm still really stressed.
I wonder if the transformation of a Xianzhou general into a Void Ranger would cast the Loufu back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Do it!
I'm sorry? I thought if he died, I lost. What happened?
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm not okay. I need a second. God, that was stressful. I don't think I've ever used that much brain power in a fight in this game. I am kind of mad at myself for not bringing Branya. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little mad for not bringing Branya.
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Fantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain.
Yeah, she's a little scary.
Fantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Dan Heng stabbed you, I was scared to death.
Me too, man. She's definitely still alive. I'd be shocked if she wasn't.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still.
Fantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
You know, that's fair, man.
Keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
Guys, he just got stabbed. Cloud Knight's arrived. Starscape is ready to take you to the Sanctum. Yeah, guys, he just got stabbed, and you expect him to stay conscious? Because I don't.
It's getting late. Where to now?
And that's just it? And that's just it. Okay, vet. I'm trying to catch my breath. This update definitely came with a difficulty spike. I was wondering if it would. Because I feel like... I don't know about everyone. Fighting Kafka for me personally was a little bit of a difficulty spike, just given the team that I had at the time. And so I wondered if that would happen again while we were here, just because it seemed appropriate. So I wasn't, like, surprised that it was a difficulty spike necessarily. That was just really intense. It was just really intense. Also, I hope Tingen's okay, wherever she may be. Oh my lord. I don't even have coherent thoughts. What the hell just happened? I'm aware that I experienced it, but that doesn't answer any questions.
Or even to the point
where
it's where a teardrop less
Oh my god. I'm glad I stayed at Trailblazer 60 and hadn't ascended that yet. I had a feeling that was a smart move. Gonna pat myself on the back a little bit for that one, because holy god. Thought 1. I'm glad the Dan Heng story delivered. I'm glad that was good. He needed that. And I'm glad that he got it. I kind of wasn't expecting to see Kafka and Blade again at all. So that was cool and nice and fun. I really need an imaginary DPS. It would have been so helpful. What other thoughts? Genuine is very cool. This just made him cooler. I've never been so happy to have a tank in my life. Enemies that steal your skill points make me very upset. I am just a silly young lady who wants to play my sci-fi game. And that very much... Phase 2 was the easiest phase just because I had skill points. Having to maneuver around not having skill points was the hardest part of that fight. Easily. I do wonder how much easier that fight is with Lucha. Because he doesn't need it to be his turn, or he doesn't need to use a skill point to heal people. I know his automatic healing is on a cooldown, but I have to imagine that helps. Final boss, incredible. Not that I thought she wouldn't be after Cocolia, but incredible. Oh my... Whew. So cool. The plot twist with Tingyun, very well done. The only thing... It's not even a grievance. So, where I consume a lot of, like, media and pop culture and in stories in general, I'm, like, really pretty skilled at, like, picking up story beats kind of before they happen sometimes. So, in that moment when Danshu looks at Tingyun, they kind of sat on that for a moment too long, and I knew she was going to turn before she started talking. Having said that, that happened like 30 seconds before it happened, so I don't like super care. That's fine. The fact that we're not done with the planet is genuinely nuts. I don't know what else happens here. 'Cause with Cocolia, that was kind of like we had some like come down stories, so I wonder if next patch will just be like the come down story and finishing it out and all of that jazz. I don't know. Do I have any theories? I don't think we'll have another huge boss on the Loufu. I'll be kind of surprised if that happens, considering how big this one was. I think Dan Heng is going to go back to being normal Dan Heng and is probably not going to stay in this other form. If he's able to. I'd like to find proper Tingyun, personally. I'd love to help with that, actually. This was such a good patch. This is such a good patch.